1 Samuel 28. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohims of the... not the Elohims. There is only one Elohim, capital E. Elohim. Elohim. Or Eloah, E-L-O-A-H. L-E-L. Yah, Y-A-H. Yahweh is the full name, or Yahweh. Yahweh, Y-A-H-W-E-H. He's a very jealous El. He doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And his son Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. And the letter J is about 600 years old. And Yehoshua in English is actually Joshua. 1 Samuel 28. And it came to be in those days that the Philistines gathered their armies for battle to fight with Israel. And Achish said to David, "You know of course that you are to go out with me in the army, you and your men." And David said to Achish, "Very well, you shall know that your servant should do. You shall know what your servant should do." And Achish said to David, "Very well, I make you one of my chief guardians forever." And Shemuel had died, and all Israel had mourned for him, and buried him in Ramah in his own city. And Shaul had put away the mediums and the spiritists from the land. Really? You think he would have been even more on top of that? Did he build another statue of himself? And the Philistines were gathered and came and encamped at Shunem, Shune, with a half a check mark M. And Shaul gathered all Israel, and they encamped at Gilboa, Gilboh. And when Shaul saw the army of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart trembled greatly. And Shaul inquired of Yah, but Yah did not answer him, neither by dreams, or by Urim, Urim, or by the prophets. Yeah, that's because you believe yourself to be above Yah. That's why you're getting exactly what you deserve by the sounds of it. Shaul then said to his servants, "Find me a woman who is a medium, or go to her and inquire of her." Yeah, no, see that exactly. And his servants said to him, "Look, there is a woman who is a medium at En-dor." E with a half a check mark N, and then Dor is D-O-R. And Shaul disguised himself and put on other garments, and went, he and 2 men with him. And they came to the woman by night, and he said, "Please divine for me, and bring up for me the one I shall name." But the woman said to him, Look, you know what Shaul has done, how he has cut off the Medians and the Spiritists from the land. Why then do you lay a snare for my life to put me to death?" And Shaul swore to her by Yah, saying, "As Yah lives, no punishment comes upon you for this matter." And the woman said, "Whom do I bring up for you?" So he said, "Bring up Shemuel for me." Shemu apostrophe E with a half a check mark L, Shemuel. And when the woman saw Shemuel, she cried out with a loud voice. And the woman spoke to Shaul, saying, "Why have you deceived me? You yourself are Shaul." And the sovereign said to her, "Do not be afraid. What did you see?" And the woman said to Shaul, "I saw a spirit coming up out of the earth." And he said to her, "What is his form?" And she said, "An old man is coming up, and he is covered with a mantle." And Shaul knew that it was Shemuel, and he bowed with his face to the ground, and did obeisance. And Shemuel said to Paul, "Why have you disturbed me by bringing me up?" And Shaul answered, "I am deeply distressed, for the Philistines are fighting against me, and Elohim has turned aside from me, and does not answer me any more, neither by prophets nor by dreams. So I have called you to reveal to me what I should do." Then Shemuel said, And why do you ask me, seeing Yah has turned aside from you and has become your enemy, and Yah has done for himself as he spoke to me by me? For Yah has torn the reign out of your hand and given it to your neighbor, to David, because you did not obey the voice of Yah, nor execute his burning wrath upon the Amalek. Therefore Yah has done this matter to you today. Further, Yah has also gives Israel with you into the hand of the Philistines, and tomorrow you and your sons are with me. Yah also gives the army of Israel into the hand of the Philistines. And immediately Shaul fell on the ground his complete length, and greatly feared because of the words of Shemuel, and there was no strength in him, for he had eaten no food all day or all night. And the woman came to Shaul and saw that he had been greatly disturbed, and said to him, See, your female servant has obeyed your voice, and I have put my life in my hands, and have listened to the words which you spoke to me. And now please listen to the voice of your female servant too, and let me set a piece of bread before you and eat, so that you have strength when you go on your way. But he refused and said, I am not going to eat. But his servants together with the woman urged him, and he listened to their voice. So he rose with the ground and sat on the bed. And the woman had a fatted calf in the house, and she quickly slaughtered it, and she took flour and kneaded it, and baked unleavened bread from it, and she brought it before Shaul and his servants, and they ate and rose up and went away that night. He called a medium. What a guy. And mediums that people see nowadays, they're not the only one who can raise is Yah. So when you see or somebody, you can't take people's souls out of hell. Only Yah can do that, and that's what he did to Shemuel, bringing him out of. Well, I don't think he was in hell. I think he was resting, like asleep. And when he for him it'll be a blink of an eye. For those who follow Yah, it'll be like a blink of an eye straight to Judgment Day when you die. For those who don't, they go to Sheol, which is of darkness and gnashing of teeth. Not exactly a fun place. And you can't bring people's souls to talk to you. So when you're hearing these ones, it's other spirits that aren't the ones you're looking for, but they know you because they're all around you, and so they're able to just say things that you want to hear, and things that you yeah, they can get quite personal because they're all around you. They know everything, and it's not like you call it, and if it's across the earth that it takes years to get there. It's like a blink of an eye, basically. You ask for this, and that spirit is there, which is you shouldn't do that stuff. Yah can give you all the answers you need. You do not need to go and worship other idols just to get them to reveal things to you through spirits. I mean, come on, it's a joke. No offense. No offense at all. I'm just saying it's foolish to try to go to something that someone created and ask it for spirits of souls. It's like asking the wall to move out of your way. If you're not going to push it, it's not going to work. It's a wall. It's a solid object. It doesn't listen to you. It has no voice. It has no thoughts. It is a wall. Yah is not a wall. He created the heavens and the earth. He's the first, the last, and the only. Can't compete that.